Hi there, I'm Ben from Memberium, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to drip content on your ActiveCampaign membership site, powered by Memberium for ActiveCampaign. Dripping content allows you to release content on a set schedule so that members can't just come in and consume all your content at one time. It allows you to drip it out, course by course, lesson by lesson, module by module, however you'd like, in a way that you determine, and it's all controlled through ActiveCampaign tags. So if a user has an ActiveCampaign tag for a certain course, lesson, module, then they're going to have access to it, and if they don't have the tag, then they're not going to have access. Let me give you an example here. So on this site right here, I have 4 courses, and I'm going to want to drip these out month by month. So 1 course per month. And so, for example, let's just say the user signed up and received the first month. This is what their screen would look like. I would apply the first month's tag to them so they would actually get access to this course, but all the other courses remain locked, and this is using our Memberium page templates, and so the drip method is fully compatible with our page templates. So as you apply tags that's going to give access to courses, they're going to show unlocked rather than locked on the main screen. So let's say I waited a month, so now I'm in month 2 of my membership. The page will simply allow me now to access the second course, and this would continue until I have access to all of the content. If for some reason I lost access to one of these courses, so let's just say that my second course access was tag was taken away, I would actually lose access to the course right here on the dashboard, and of course I wouldn't be able to actually access the course either way. Now, before we go actually into ActiveCampaign and talk about how we can set up the automation and how you can download the automation and import it right into your ActiveCampaign account, I want to show you how this is set up in the backend here in WordPress. So first things first, I actually just have 4 courses set up here in LearnDash. Keep in mind you don't have to be using LearnDash. You could be using Lifter LMS, Sensei LMS. You could just be using regular pages and posts, because all that we're doing here on the course or on these content types is just simply protecting them with Memberium. So over here on the right hand side, if I scroll down just a little bit here, I'm in the content protection box. This is the Memberium content protection box, and you can see that for demo course 1, I have protected that with demo membership 1. If I come over here to Memberium memberships, you can see that the demo membership 1 corresponds to demo membership 1 tag, which is tag 383 over in ActiveCampaign. So anytime a user has this tag, they have this membership level, and therefore they're going to have access to this demo course 1, which is protected by that. Now, obviously, if you have a lot of content or if you're dripping out lessons, you don't want to create membership levels for every single lesson. That's going to get out of hand. So what you're going to do instead is use the require tag IDs box. So if you don't have membership levels for all of your content, and I'm not recommending that you do that, it depends on how much content you have, you're probably going to want to use the require tag ID. So in this case, you could just simply say demo, course 1, for example. You could protect this course with that, and then for the course 2, you would require demo course 2 tag, demo course 3 tag, so on and so forth in this require tag ID box, and you would just leave the membership settings up here blank. So you wouldn't select a membership level, you would only require a tag ID. And then in ActiveCampaign, what I'm about to show you, rather than applying the membership tag, which is what I'm going to do, you would just simply apply whatever tag you have protecting the content. It's that simple. So for this case, if I had set this up just like this, I would just simply apply the demo course 1 tag rather than the demo membership 1 tag. Hopefully that makes sense. Now we're going to hop over into ActiveCampaign and actually set up an automation that's going to handle dripping the content out. And what that means is that this automation is going to automatically apply the tags once every month, and it's going to send an email notification to members letting them know that they have access to new content on the member site. Now, obviously, setting up this whole automation is time consuming, so I've saved you some time by creating the automation for you. So below this video, you're going to find a link, and let me show you how to use that link to import the automation into your ActiveCampaign account. First, just come over to ActiveCampaign, go to the Automations tab, and press Create an Automation. Again, below this video, there's a link that I've included here, and you're going to press Import an Automation, and then paste that link that I've included right into this box, Automation URL. Go ahead and press Import, and then ActiveCampaign is going to go ahead and take care of the import process. You're going to see a screen like this, the Automation Setup Wizard, because you're importing this automation from our account, and so you're going to have to make some changes before you can actually use the automation. But don't worry, the wizard's going to help you walk through it. So first things first, you're going to need to set the from name and the from email on all of yours. So in this case, I'll just type in Memberium, and I'll just type in your email, at yourdomain.com. You would need to set these up for yourself. And it's going to ask you to do that on every single email. So go ahead and make those changes. And once you've updated those 6 emails, which I've included, that's all that the automation wizard is going to be able to do for you. But there's still a couple more steps. Let me walk you through them. First things first, you need to change the trigger for the automation. So in this case, I have by default just set that to tag purchased membership is added. You're going to need to change this to a tag that maybe ThriveCart or WooCommerce applies. So however you want to trigger this automation, that's up to you, but make sure that you do set up a trigger so that whoever has actually bought access to your dripped courses, they actually will be put into this automation. And then you're going to need to go through and update the tags. So where it says add tag course 1 access tag, this is again where you're going to need to come in here, delete this, and actually add your access tag. So if we were again using the example I showed you earlier, I would need to apply the demo membership 1 tag. So I would just simply search demo membership 1 and then save that like so. However, if you weren't using memberships to protect your courses, then you were just using tags, you could just simply find that tag. So in my case, I have demo course 1 here, so I could come into the automation and change that to demo course 1. All right, so I could save that, and that'd be it. So you'll need to do that for all of your tags. So go to the access tag 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've done this for 6 months for you by default. You can, of course, keep cloning these and replicating it as you need to. Now, there's 2 types of emails in here. I have the first, this is the initial email, the welcome email. I'm going to show you how to edit that in just a moment. And I've also included here another email, and this is just new courses been added to the site. And this email is the same email, it's just been repeated 5 times here. So the first emails and the second email and so on, they're actually different. So we'll go ahead and click on the first one here, and we'll just press the edit button. And once this thing loads here, you are going to need to change a couple things, which you can probably already see. So first things first, change your logo. You can either just remove this entirely, or you can add your logo, which I'd recommend. And then you're going to need to come through here and look everywhere there's brackets. So where there's brackets, it's going to tell you what you need to put in here. So we've already designed some copy for you. You don't have to worry about writing all the copy. You can just simply make the changes, fill in the placeholders here, have some good copy right out the gate. So once you've customized all those brackets, make sure you come down here and just make sure that the login link for your site is accurate here. And again, there's a couple more brackets down there. Insert your signature, and that's all you have to do for this part of it. The next thing you want to do is come up here to the cog icon, the settings icon. Just go ahead and click that. And scroll over here in the subject. It might be easier to even copy this out. You're going to want to, again, change the brackets in here. So there's a couple more brackets, and it's just saying the name of your membership program or course. Go ahead and update that. Again, make sure that your email and your reply to is correct, and then you can close that. Once you've updated that, press the green next button at the very top right. And there's just one more thing that you're going to want to change, and that is the address here. So to comply with the anti-spam laws, you will need to make sure that your address is correct. So once you've done all of that, you can actually just go ahead and finish this, and preferably you should send a test email using this feature right down here. That way you can make sure that you got all the placeholders and everything. So that's all you're going to do for that first email, and for the second email, you're essentially going to do the exact same thing. Just go through all those same steps, update and replace the placeholders, make sure all the email addresses are correct, and you're good to go. Once you've customized this automation to your liking and your needs, go ahead and press the Activate button right up here at the top to make it live. So now, anytime somebody triggers the automation, they're going to immediately get access to the first course, and then 1 month later, they're going to get access to the second course, and they're going to get their email notification about that. Another month, they're going to get more access, and so on and so forth. You can extend this as much as you need, or maybe you only have 3 months of courses. You can delete these if you need to as well. If you have questions about how to set all this up, look below this video because I've also included some written documentation that might actually have an answer to your question. But if it doesn't, you can either reach out to our support team for immediate assistance, email support@memberium.com for that, or you can register for office hours. That's a call that happens every Tuesday and Thursday where I myself join, David Bullock, Memberium's developer, joins, and we have some couple members from the support team who will also be there to answer your questions live over the phone. We can tell you how to drip content, show you these kind of things conceptually. If you're having a technical issue though, reach out to our support team. That's the best avenue for that. Hopefully you can use this video to start dripping content to your members today. I appreciate you watching the video, and if you have any questions, reach out to us. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.